My father-in-law damaged his old phone and I was on the lookout for something to replace it. And this is what I found on Flipkart. The phone I am unboxing today is the Redmi Note 4. This is Xiaomi's latest offering in the Note series. Its predecessor, the Redmi Note 3, was quite a capable phone, so let's see if this one manages to hold its own against other phones in its class. The box design is nice and premium for a phone in this price range. On the front of the box, you have the picture of the phone with other color options available. On the side, you have the Redmi Note 4 text. On the back, we have the specifications. And once we get the outer cover off, the main box has an embossed 4 on it. As you can see, it should be visible as I angle it in the light. So now let's get to the main device. In the box, we are first greeted by the phone. Now we place it to the side and we have under it the documentation. Under the documentation is the SIM removal tool, a micro USB cable and a power brick. The micro USB cable is not that long but decent enough. Here's the phone. It is a 5.5 inch screen with a IPS Full HD display. It feels quite premium and very sleek in the hand. Due to the curved back design, it feels very comfortable to hold. The rear of the phone is metal with metal bands running on the top and bottom of the phone. A fingerprint sensor is located at the center of the back, which is quite easily accessible and is super sensitive. It unlocks the phone instantly. To the right of the phone is the volume rocker and the power button. The build quality is quite good with no wobbling on the buttons. Bottom we have the micro USB port with two grills, but one being the microphone and the other a speaker grill. It has only one speaker. On the left we have the hybrid SIM card slots where you can either use nano SIM plus one micro SIM or a micro SIM plus one micro SD card. When two SIM cards are used simultaneously, only the primary SIM card will support 4G. The secondary SIM card can only support 3G calls. The phone runs on the Snapdragon 625 SoC, which is quite powerful and also is power efficient because it uses the 14nm fabrication process. The battery is 4100 mAh, which is quite big, so this phone will last you almost 2 days, a day at the very least, according to your usage. A 13 megapixel camera is available at the rear of the phone with a dual tone LED flash. It is quite decent in bright light, but in low light conditions it gets pretty noisy. It can shoot 1080p video and also supports slow motion at 120 frames per second, but at 720p. It has a 5 megapixel front facing camera. This also has similar low light performance, works well in bright light. This model is the 3GB RAM version with 32GB of storage. This is now available at 9,999, which was actually earlier the 2GB version with 32GB storage. The extra RAM does help with multitasking and overall snappiness of the phone. Another model is also available with 4GB RAM and 64GB of storage, which costs around 2000 rupees more. Out of the 32GB internal storage, we get only 25GB we can use. Being expandable, we can add more storage using the micro SD card. But if you add a micro SD card, you can only use one SIM. The front glass curves and is called 2.5D glass, making it easier to hold. Other extras, as we can call them, are 3.5mm jack, which is now missing on a lot of the flagships, and also an IR blaster which allows you to control your TV, AC, etc. using the Mi remote app on the phone. Next to the IR blaster is the secondary noise cancellation microphone. So what are the pros of the phone? It has amazing battery life, big full HD screen, dual SIM and micro SD memory expandability. The cons: bad low light camera performance, no Gorilla Glass. It is using some other Chinese brand and I'm not very sure of how the strength is. Screen is not bright enough. It is okay, it's moderately okay, you can see it in the sunlight but it's not as bright as you would want like it. It doesn't have quick charge, so and being a big battery, it takes almost 2 to 3 hours to charge completely. Do check the show notes below for links to where you can purchase the phone. If you have any other questions about the phone or anything else, we would be glad to answer. Comment below or drop us a mail at tech@talkingstuff.net. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also click on the bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching.